This video is going to walk you through how to view feedback from your instructor. It can take a lot of different ways. Maybe it's a grade, a rubric, comments, annotations, but we're going to show you how to go in and view all of that feedback that you get from your instructor. So the first thing is obviously go into the class. And there's a lot of ways to view your feedback on the assignment. You can go into the modules and find the assignment and click on it. You can look in your assignment list and click on it. But we're going to go in and do what I think is the easiest way. We're going to click on grades. And you'll notice right off the bat I have 2 new grades. So as soon as you log in, you should see that. I'm going to click on grades, and I see 2 assignments have been graded. And by the way, if you look at assignment 3, that little document icon means that I've turned it in, but it hasn't been graded yet. So if I don't want to dig deep, I just want to see how I did, I can just look right here. I can look at assignment 1. I got 5 out of 5. I see this little quote icon, and I click on that, and I can see what the comment was from my instructor. I can click on this check mark, and it allows me to compare how I did compared to other people. So I can see that the average score was a 4.8, the high score was a 5, and a low is a 3, so I can compare myself to that. And I can even click on the rubric to see how I got that grade, how I got my 5 out of 5 there. Okay, so all that information is available just right on your grade page. If you want to see if there's anything more, you can click on the actual assignment itself, assignment 1. And so this gives me all the feedback from this assignment. So the first thing you notice in the top right is you'll see my grade. In this case, it's 5 out of 5. And again, I can click on the show rubric and see how I got that score. So I got 3 for completeness, 1 for well written, 1 for turned in on time. So you can see how you got that score. And then I'm going to hide it again. I can see any and all comments on the right hand side. In this case, it's just, good job, keep up the good work. If there's any additional feedback, and I can also click on the view feedback. So I'll click on this link, and if there's any comments or annotations, they'll show up here. So I can look, and it's highlighted, and I see interesting introduction, well-stated thesis statement. So hopefully this is the kind of comments you get. Great job, keep up the good work, way to go, yoo-hoo, that sort of stuff, raw team. Okay, so that's great. If that happens, we're done and we're finished. However, sometimes we don't do that grade on an assignment. So let's go back to grades, and let's look at assignment 2. So we click on that, and the first thing we notice, we look in that top right-hand corner, and we see that we only got a 5 out of 10. So we're not as thrilled this time. Let's click on Show Rubric, and we see that we got 3 out of 6 for completeness of answers, and we did turn it in late, so we got a 0 out of 2 for on time. So that's how we got the 5. And if we read the comments, again, we see zippy, you need to go back and reread the assignment. This essay does not do a good job of answering the questions you were supposed to answer. So that gives me more feedback about what I did incorrectly and how I can do a better job of it. In this case, I'm going to also click on View Feedback, and I do actually have an even more detailed bit of information. This entire second paragraph is crossed out, and next to it you see this paragraph should either be moved somewhere else in the essay or deleted completely. This section should be talking about your personal experience. So again, that's different ways of the teacher saying the same thing to me, which is I did a really lousy job of reading the instructions, and even though the essay was okay, it didn't follow what it was supposed to, and that's why I got that grade. If I don't have the option to resubmit assignments, hopefully I learned from my lesson. Next time I write an essay, I'll do a much better job of reading the instructions and sticking to it. If my instructor allows me to resubmit it, I'm going to take my document, I'm going to take the suggestion she made, delete that paragraph, put something new in there, and then just use this resubmit assignment button in order to submit my new and improved essay. Okay, so one way or another, if we can submit it or not, we got that feedback from the instructor, we can kind of figure out what we did right, what we did wrong, any comments they have, and hopefully that lets us know how we did on that assignment, and if necessary, how we can do a better job on the next assignments. All right, so that's it for how to view your feedback. Good luck with your classes.